Okay, so I'm out on the way to my favorite place, Bull Creek Wildlife Management Area, Central Florida. I don't know whether this is going to work out as I planned today, because I'm seeing a lot of smoke. And I think they had smelling a lot of smoke too. I think they had a controlled burn out here. So it's it might put a little dent in my plans, what I was going to do. Maybe not. But, hey, what the hell. I'll still have a good time, no matter what I do. So, let's see what goes on when I get up to the campsite. Okay, I came out to my old favorite spot, which is the Jane Green Camp on the Florida Trail. And I came out to this. Can't see it too well. It's all burned. It looks like they had a controlled burn out here. And it really needed it because it was really overgrown. It was a real fire hazard. But when we camp, we usually camp right here and set our tents up. It's usually a nice padded canal bank where you can set your tents up, get a good night's sleep on a nice padded grass. But they burned the hell out of this, which is good because in about a month or 2 months and a couple of rains, this is going to be a sea of green. It'll be just tremendously green. Pine trees got a little burn, you know, but looks like they did a good job. They just scorched the ground, you know, took care of all the fire hazard. They just scorched the ground around it. A couple pine trees are burned. Most of them are clean and green. Good old Florida swamps. There's a lot of mosquitoes back here today. I'm trying to be just about as quiet as I can be. There hasn't been anybody back here for a long time. It's really dry. It hasn't rained out here in a while. I'm going to get out of the swamp, see if I can get out into the open area where there's a few less mosquitoes. Here's one of my old buddies. I don't know if you can see him in the web right there, but that's a big old banana spider. And he is at least the size of a silver dollar. Nice. One hit from him and I think you'd be screaming. We'll stay away from him. Crabgrass Creek. One of my favorite spots. Great fishing. The water is really, really low. You see it's down about 2 feet. Water's right there. Should be up there. It's been raining a lot in Central Florida, but not in East Central. This is what I get to walk around in today. Eat your hearts out, everybody. Water's really low, but it's really cool out here. I love being out here. It's hotter than hell, but you know, it's actually not that bad. Humidity's a little high in the swamp. You can see the trees. There's absolutely no wind moving. I'm sweating pretty good. It's only about 85, 86 degrees out here, but the humidity is close to 100% in the swamp. So I'm going to get out and see what else I can find. There's a really cool thing that I came up on when I was walking. This big log, it's kind of half burned because I had a controlled burn out here. But this is a really rotten log. I mean really, really rotten. If you come up on one of these, grab a piece like this throw a few sparks into there and it'll burn like a punk. It'll smoke. You can smoke mosquitoes away too, which I'd like to do, but it's so damn hot that I'm not I'm not doing anything with open flame. But I bet this log burned for 4 or 5 days. And this isn't pitch, this isn't fat wood, this isn't lighter wood. This is a rotten log, and you got to find a rotten one to carry your fire along with you and smoke the mosquitoes out. So I think I'm going to take this back, keep it for later. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't be too hard to start a fire if I wanted one, because there's already one going. Outside the swamp here, it's not as bad. Wind's coming up a little bit. It's just not nearly as bad as it was in the swamp. It's hot in there, man. But here's what's left over from their controlled burn. I don't think if the wind comes up and this flares up a little bit, it's not going anywhere because everything's all burned all around, so there's nothing left to burn. But there you go. That's what they do in Central Florida. They got to burn off all the undergrowth so it doesn't come up into a real bad fire. Let's see what else I can find. Well, there ain't no water in the creek, so I can't get any water. And it's too hot to start a fire, so I might as well have a little fun. So I'm out here with my constant companion, Beretta Vertec 92FS. This is always on me. So let's have a little fun. Alright, on the way back in. Whew. Man, it's about 10 after 10. It's starting to get really hot. Got my LC2 stuff again. I love that Alice stuff. It just works so great. If you got a spare 50 bucks, I would really encourage you to get a web belt and start adding pouches to it. It's just awesome. Didn't get to do too much today. Just walked around and screwed around. It was really kind of tough because they had a controlled burn, and you know, it was still smoking, as you saw. So hey, the worst day hiking is better than the best day working. So until next time, this is Matt from Florida Boy Survival. See ya.